other people reviewing other YouTube channels in my comment section. I think the as above guy is saying things. He's implicated the whole damn town. May have lost his way. It's sad. Hopefully one day the truth will be revealed, and I hope the guy gets help. I do believe the town is corrupt and it's bigger than we know. I have no clue about it, and I don't speculate if I can help it. But I doubt that it could have any effect on it. I've also seen a couple of videos talking about how Bridge Guy would not need to know the area well. And also saw a video today of someone, whether they like me or not, getting off their dead butt, going to the location, and making recordings that are needed. Like the people who, before all this happened, walked across the bridge and recorded it. Some people are walking out in the area where one of the many locations out there that could be where all this happened, trying to retrace the steps, which is very difficult. So even if a person doesn't agree with me, I do appreciate that they went out and did some effort. Next, I have effectively a blank channel except for a video posting this. Can you please reach out to me? I have someone that needs to be followed up on. I have tons of info on them that I can't post here, as I've previously been threatened. I need some help figuring out some missing pieces, and I think you have the ability to. I think this person may be connected to Delphi. I've reported them to the FBI, and this is the key component. I don't think they took it serious, but I have since came into a lot more info, and this person is seriously involved in something bad and may be involved in Delphi. Do not forward the information to me. Write it up or type it up in a way that's rational and sane what you found, where you found it. If you found it on the internet, archive the damn thing and make sure the archive actually finishes. One archive at a time, every 1 minute and 30 seconds to prevent it from refusing to do so. I'm not kidding, do that. And then forward the information in the form of a text email to the Delphi Police and to the Federal Bureau of Investigations. And they don't have to contact you afterwards. They don't have time to. And they get tips all the time on various subjects. And in the heading, state to Delphi Police and FBI concerning Monon High Bridge, and then the time and date stamp from when the girls were found. That'll be enough to get their attention. They'll pay attention, or they won't. Next, if you do not have information that you have already collated that is a dead bang proof of something, you don't have proof. You don't have to forward the information to me, but if you want to give me information, put at the top, do not post, and then dump all your information. And if it takes more than one post, do so. Keep it to 1,000 characters or less, and don't put links in it. Take the links apart to where I have to, if I can look up what you put in to find exactly what you typed, wanted me to go look for, that's good. If it's an imager, go ahead and include it. Or you could post this to Reddit like everybody else does and see if it gets lost in the shuffle. Do a sample of what you're shoveling out to us, buddy boy. Put up or shut up. I'll be waiting. This is one of two individuals that was evaluated as being crazy. The as above, so below guy and or girl and or whoever, and Bridgeburner, Killa, K, Town, etc. It's a page that has a script in Greek. Live without fear of truth. Anybody who uses the word truth, it's a dead giveaway, even if they do it in another language, that they're going to go ahead and refuse to reveal facts. I'm a factor, not a truther. But saying the next one, your incompetence is screaming. Your comments are obsolete. Nice eyes. Thank you. I'm very happy they were able to keep them from being removed. Twice. Each. I'm able to see out of both eyes. I make my own glasses. The fact that they're still in my skull and not amputated, not scarred, I don't have to get a cornea transplant or an artificial cornea. I'm lucky I can see. If I look at a sheet of words and letters and or characters or just the keyboard below, depending on which way I do the angle, if I look at the Y key, the J key disappears. Or is it the H? I can't never tell. Seems to move around a bit. I'm in the richest country on the planet, not really. And we're the well-to-do society, but I can't afford to have a real good medical exam and then the surgery. The medical exam would simply cause me to have a medical record and no record of repair. I'm lucky I have all of the potentially lethal, infectious, shattered teeth in my mouth taken out after all the crap that I've gone through. And then anyway, this person posts this comment. There was also other comments like you're creepy looking, etc. Whatever. But this one is the... here we go. Cheyenne, the person who took pictures from one side and then the other of the bridge, depending how you look at it, is in jail. There's nothing on Reddit about it, and they would have done the update there before it ever ended up on YouTube, because most people who call themselves true crime experts either won't post this where you can find it so we can double check it. They want to have the scoop. They're obsessed with that in some cases. Or they don't have any evidence of it. The lady named Cheyenne, however, has a full legal name with all three parts of it. And it does lead back to a single person. And this name has been confirmed twice to be, yes, it's the same person. Because Cheyenne changed her name. So if she's in a jail cell, she would have to have a certain last name. And I know anybody watching this channel, if you were not lazy and looked up what I had in the previous videos, all of them, you'd find out her full legal name and then just type in, whether or not she's been arrested. And people who make, who accuse everybody in town of being a murderer aren't going to be caring about facts or little peculiarities like the name change happening before a certain year. Women get married sometime, So, all right, Cheyenne's in jail. Which jail? When did this happen? Am I going to make it the title of the video to rub your nose in it? And just put it at the top. There's no record of this person being in jail. And I looked up both names. Or did you go to one of those instant checkmate sites that always says someone has a criminal record and it's recent? They're doing the fake search thing like at a CSI. Is that what fooled you? I'm incompetent. And it's screaming. My comments are obsolete. And then you comment on my eyes that I got to keep. I think they're very pretty. A lot better than the gaping hole I was being faced with when I said, don't amputate, just give me the antibiotics. I don't care where you have to stick the tube. Never tell them it's okay to just stick an IV anywhere they have to cure an infection. Holy hog balls. I mean, really, seriously, don't ever give them permission. Just say, tell me what you're going to do before you do it, because they'll do it. If it's an emergency room, if you're in a trauma ward, they will take you at your word. I've seen some shit in my life, but I've also felt more. So yeah, thank you for complimenting me on the fact that I'm not blind. Of course, if I had been blinded and I only lost one eye, I'd have an artificial eye in there. It'd be a fake one, and I'd definitely have fun putting in some weird ones. I'd be making my own artificial eyes. Every day for me is borrowed time. Every ability I have is a precious gift. But fuck you on that, anyway. So anyway, Cheyenne's not in jail, unless you provide proof of it. And again, just like I told the other person, if you want to give me a bunch of information, put it in text first, and say, do not post. And then you can do a second posting. It could be on a random video, I guess, that contains munged URLs. Or do what I do. You can dump real URLs, although they'll get munged easily, on Imager, on an image post. Just make it a random image post. And send me the link to the Imager. Imager/a/whatever the sequence of code is, or whatever it gives you. Don't just do the image, do the whole thing, and underneath it put in the text. And I'll figure it out as best I can and try to find it. But yeah, if you find a source out there, it's going to be internet stuff. None of us are actually going out to Delphi or out to the ground zero from 9/11 or anything like that. Most of us are internet-based sleuths. Just give me the links. Down below you have an example of this. Also, I want to point out, if you look up the Bridgeburner /Killa K-Town, you will find Killa K-Town other numbers, because that's actually a gamer tag. It looks like the person was a gamer that was, cosplaying as another gamer tag. This is a familiar refrain on YouTube, by the way, if you're not aware of it, because of Twitch. Or this is a person who had the gamer tag first. Either way, if you look it up through archive.org and try to find it, you'll find it referencing pages that have nothing to do with this person, so be very careful. But anyway, it had the script, live without fear of truth. I say, live embracing facts. What is this? There's an aversion towards facts and a conclusion of truth at the beginning where you base it not on facts. I don't get it. But yeah, someone said the Bridgeburner and the Above As Below channel are both kind of unhinged or not a good source. I'll leave links to all of these commentaries if I want to. But the point is, thank you for your comments. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. And unless you prove something is real, I'm going to be needing to assume it isn't. And again, if you make a claim someone is in jail and name them, and they're not, because you got fooled by a website that teases that you didn't pay to find out whether you're right or wrong, that's fine, but I'm going to delete your comment because it's not true. I mean, it's just not true. And yeah, Reddit would have been all over this shit immediately. You know that. Reddit knucklehead, the best and the worst in the world. Bye.